रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। श्री राम जय राम जय नरयोतमोक्षं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीराम श्रीराम श्री राम श्रीराम श्रीराम श्री राम श्रीराम श्रीराम राम रामेति रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम Why is it so fast this morning? It loses its beauty. It loses its reverence. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai हरौ कलेश विकार मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी जब उस दशरथ चर बिहारी जब उस दशरथ चर बिहारी मंगल भवन मंगल जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई जय जय हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई मंगल भवन मंगल जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा राम 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 राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा राम राम राजा राम राम राजा राम 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 राजा 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 राम 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 पवन तनय संकटहर मंगल मूर्ति राम लखन सीता सहित
Sita Ram Ram Ram
centered in your own inner peace, peep out. You are at peace with yourself. Inner peace. There is no greater joy than inner peace. And when you are centered in your own inner peace, peep out and enjoy the clamorous confusions all around. Enjoy it. Because you know what? It's not affecting you. People are running helter and skelter. People are running after this, they're running after that. They're upset because they didn't have this. They're upset because they didn't get that. The father is upset with the son is upset with the father, the spouse upset with the spouse. So many things. And you see all this confusion. Peep out from your inner peace and enjoy it. Even your own home. Even your own home. Even your own home, the whole home may be in disarray for one reason or another. Peep out and enjoy it. Because that peace is the greatest gift you will have on this earth. Their inner peace. This is what money cannot buy, and this is what you cannot purchase. This is what you have to earn. There's a thing called Churasyadhara. Churasyadhara is like living on a sword's edge. Everything happens, happening. And how to get this inner peace. This is the whole crux of the matter. How do I develop this inner peace? So many things are happening around me. So many things are happening to me. So many things are happening because of me. So many things are happening to people who belong to me. How must I act in this world? So many happenings. Occurrences, right? But each occurrence is not usually a happy occurrence. So, when the occurrence comes to you and you're happy, you laugh and you joy with yourself. The next occurrence comes which is sad and has saddened you. Are you going to be Mr. Mope or Mrs. Mope and mope? No. You are saying just how it happened and I was happy. It's happening sad now. I must also be happy. This takes a lot of spirit. It takes a lot of inner strength before you can do this. When happening occurs to you and is good, then nobody needs to tell you you're happy. But when you need the inner strength is when it's happening to you. It is not going according to how you would like it. You know what you say? You say, this will also happen to me. It will also pass. The next wave will come and I'll be happy. You know the story? When all the doors are closed, everything is closed, there is a door that is open. But what? You do not see it. So, happening, all good things, bad things. Who is a spiritual person? You think that the Swami does not have difficulty? The Swami in his ashram who is preaching to you about all these great things, you think he don't have any difficulties? Of course! He's a human being. And once he's a human being, he'll have his problems. He'll have problems with his ashram, he'll have problems with the people in the ashram, he'll have people coming to him and saying, but this person is not doing the right thing, and he might get upset or whatever the case may be. But he understands that this is the way of the world. We do not understand this. And we are only after the fact. But you know what is it? We don't look at the interpretation of the fact. A fellow was doing a lecture one day. He noticed one person sleeping at the back. Fellow was a little bit heavy and he was sleeping at the back. So he watching him all morning. Then there was a lunch break. After lunch break, they had lunch. Then we have lunch. Everything, the Madhya Pradesh gets huge. Madhya Pradesh means the belly. The Madhya Pradesh gets huge, and the Uttar Pradesh, there's nothing, khali. So the fellow says to the chap at the back, he says, please come in the front seat. He didn't say you're sleeping. He did not say you're making noise. Nothing. Please come in the front seat. The fellow came in the front seat. When the fellow sat down in the front seat, he was so angry. He was seething with anger. Lecturer continued with his topic, and then he said to this fellow, he said, you look very angry. I can see from your face. He says, I'm very angry. You insulted me. He said, how did I insult you? He said, you called me from the back to the front. Other people said, if the lecturer had called him from the back to the front, they would have felt honored. But this fella, he was only upset about the fact. He missed the interpretation of the fact. The interpretation of the fact is that the gentleman wanted him to come closer so he can pay more attention. But he interpreted the fact differently. This is what happens to us in life. When people do something, say something, or whatever, we interpret it differently. The person who has said it or who has done it does not mean what you interpret. Instead of asking, why did you do this? You get angry within yourself. Who gets angry, you think? You think the lecturer gets angry? You think someone else gets angry? No, you get angry. And when you get angry, you are the one who cannot avail yourself to study anymore, and your anger gets the best of you. You know no happiness, you know no inner peace. So to develop this inner peace, we must not act on the fact. What the fact is, we must try to interpret it correctly. Our interpretation must be correctly. The fact is that you come from back to front. My interpretation is, if I don't interpret it properly, I must find out why this interpretation is so. And in this world, you know what is an education to get inner peace? What is an education? You think it is physics? Physics, you study about the mass of the earth, and it tells you everything that physics tells you that everything is mass. Chemistry tells you everything is substance. Botany and zoology tell you about plant life and animal life. They're all one. But you know what gives us inner peace? When our inner harmony works together with our outer harmony. I want you to digest this. This is not easily digestible. You must be in harmony with yourself. All of us, most of us are in harmony with ourselves, but we are in harmony with ourselves selfishly. Selfishly. We want everything must be good for us, good for me, good for my child, good for my spouse, good for my brother. Everything must be good for me. But for the other person, we do not want that harmony to go with them. So how do you get this inner peace? When your inner harmony and your outer harmony gives you that inner peace, you see, you have to have harmony with the outside world. We are all human beings. So many of us. Each and every one of us is different. Each and every one is different. How do I know that? Your fingerprints are different. Your eye, you know the eye? They now take a picture of your eye in the airport now, and you can pass very quickly as a visa or passport, what they call it. Each is different. So different we are. Yet we must understand that although we are different, we must be in harmony with all the other people. And only when you are in harmony with the other people, then you can feel that inner peace. That inner peace is something, when you get it, you treasure it so much. no one can then shake you. And shake you mean allow any outside influences to come upon you. Because the inner peace is so powerful. And that inner peace we can get through three things. I've told you this before, when the priest does the sankalpa, you must listen to him. At least he's supposed to do this. He says what? Jnana Bhakti Vairagyam. Jnana Bhakti Vairagyam. He says, in this sankalpa that he's doing, we must have the knowledge and the wisdom to understand what I am doing here. And Bhagavan, give me that understanding. Give me devotion. Give me devotion like who? Give me devotion like Prahlad. Give me the devotion like Dhruva. Give me the devotion like Yashoda. You know when Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura, his mother told him, Yashoda told him that, oh Krishna, you're going to Mathura, but take me with you. Don't leave me behind. Let me come and work in your home as a what? As a maid. He what? He says, yes, I am going to take you. Never took her. But she had that devotion. You know what kind of devotion I'm talking about? She had that devotion that when Uddhav went to Vrindavan to look for Yashoda, I'm just thinking a little aspect of devotion. When Uddhav went to Vrindavan to look for Yashoda, he was asking the Gwals and Bals of Vrindavan, where is Yashoda? Tell me where is Yashoda? You know what I told her? He said, you see that little drain where water is coming from? That is the tears of Mother Yashoda, crying for Krishna. Bhatani Hare Kanashyam Naina Nirabare Asakare translation is there for you to see. When we can be like Yashoda, Bhagavan will give us a darshan. Krishna Kanai, Bhakti Vyari, Krishna Kanai, Kaye Sake, Sudapur Visraye, Kaye Sake, Sudapur Visraye, Kaba पतित पावन मोहि शरण मिली जो पतित पावन मोहि शरण मिली जो नाथ सखा हरि दर्शन दीजो नाथ सखा हरि दर्शन दीजो लगन लगे तेरो नाम नैना नीरवलो मात निहरे गणेशा नैना आस कर दिन नैना नीरवले नाथ निहरे गणेशा नैना नीरवले When we can pray to Bhagwan like Yashoda, how she prayed and cried for Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan will come to us. Not only will he come to us, he will allow us to have that inner harmony and that outer harmony. And when we have that inner harmony and that outer harmony, an inner peace will dawn upon us. That inner peace, when you get it, wherever you are happy. People say, why don't you go to Hawaii? I'm contented. What does Hawaii have? Some land and some waves and some mountains. It's not bad, nice place to go to. I've been there. Huge waves. Same water, same earth. But you know what is the joy? To tell someone else, you know what? I've been to Hawaii. That is the joy. When you have that inner harmony, when you have that, and you also have that outer harmony, wherever you are, it's heaven. Believe me, it's heaven. You don't have to worry about what people say, what you wear. They will say it. It doesn't matter because you are your inner peace. What I said just now, from within, centered in your inner peace, peep out and enjoy the tamasha. What tamasha? Tamasha is only goings on in this world. Enjoy them. Let them come on you. Let them say, you enjoy. Have that inner peace. This is why you pray. This is why you come to the temple. This is why you sacrifice some of the wants. This is why you sacrifice some of the desires that you have, so that you can get this inner peace. Coming to pray to the temple is not enough. Coming to pray and put flowers is not enough. It's trying to see whether you can draw from the Murti that Shakti, that power, that magnetic flow that she has. She has it. Believe me, she has it. Balaji has it. But you have to draw it. Your template must be such that when she comes, when you go in front of her, it goes direct to the template and electrifies the whole body. There are sometimes you come in front of the Murti and you feel such a peace. You feel such a joy. And the next day you do not feel it. Or you don't feel as much as the day before. A person told me once, many, many years ago, that when she came into this temple, it is a small temple then, and I had found that in that small temple, when the door was opened, no one was there. The priest opened the door, she saw this Murti, she saw this temple, and it made her move from where she was to here. This is what inner joy does for us. Inner joy is something that we must try to harbor, try to capture. And when you capture it, when you capture it, you would not want to let it go. Not only that, when you have that inner joy, lots of influences will be coming from the outside to destroy it. But you have control. And once you live on that edge, razor's edge, happening, good happening, bad happening, good happening, bad happening, bad happening, bad happening, good happening. Keep the same, what is known in Sanskrit as samatvam. When you have that samatvam, you are Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham
Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham
Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupo vibhuvyapya sarvatrayana sada me samatvam navute navalla sada me samatvam from within, centered in your own inner peace, peep out and enjoy the confusion of the world. No one can confuse you. If nothing you get from this, what I'm saying this morning, is to get this one thing. Try to be in harmony. First of all, we have to be in harmony with ourselves. If we are not in harmony with ourselves, then we cannot be in harmony with the outer world. Harmony must be within ourselves first. We must be harmonious within our being. I'm happy within me. I'm happy with my whole setting. Happy within yourself, meaning I'm contented. Prabhu, where have I come from? Where have I come from? Where I am today? What you have done for me? So much He has done for us. Yet, this Maya is so great. मुझे ढूंढो मुझे गोपाल. मुझे ढूंढो तुझे गोपाल मैं खोई गैया तेरी. तुम ढूंढो मुझे गोपाल मैं खोई गैया तेरी. खुद लो खुद लो गोपाल मैं खोई गैया तेरी. तुम ढूंढो मुझे पांच विकार से हाँ की जाए, पांच तत्व के ये देही। We are made up of these five elements. I am looking for my Gopal. Where is he? बरबस भक्त के जोर कहे मैं, चैन न पाओ अब तेरी। ये कैसा माय जाल में उलझ गया तेरी। What a delusion! You have put me in this world, and I think that everything belongs to me. I think this body is mine. I kill for all these things. For Prabhu, everything is temporary. Yamuna tatna nandana vatana, gopi gwara koi dekhe. Sumalatana teri chatana, paatap kero koi dekhe. Sanjadale Ghanashyam Madhyakugaya. The evening has come, the dawn has come, Prabhu is coming home, but where? I can't find him. Sanjadale Ghanashyam Madhyakugaya. Sudalo more Gopal Maya Kudaya Teri. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hey,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Some of the difficulties we have in this world today is because of our scientific advancements. Men meaning Homo sapiens, they tinker and tamper with nature. And when they tinker and tamper with nature, and cause so much of difficulties in this world because of our interference with how nature, with what nature wants to do, we interfere with nature, that nature rebels against us. And you know why nature rebels? Nature rebels Because nature wants to rectify what went wrong. And sometimes it takes a long time for her to do that. So sometimes she does it through fire, sometimes she does it through water, sometimes she does it through earth, sometimes she does it through space. So these are the reasons. But you understand what I'm trying to say? She gives these like earthquakes and typhoons and tornadoes and forest fires and mudslides and floods, etc., because she wants to wash out, believe me, the impurities of the world. If you check into our history, into world history, I'm not saying that there were not floods. Of course, there were great floods. But the amount of disaster that is happening today is totally, is about 100% more than was happening 200 years ago, or even 100 years ago, or even 50 years ago. Disasters are happening all over the world. Where we never thought disasters would be, disasters come. Is it Oklahoma where we had that huge tornado? The tornado I saw was trying to visit them again, either yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. It is because we are tinkering with nature. Bhagavan wants us to be, he wants us to be happy. He is not against scientific advancement, but what he's against us tampering with nature. When we want to throw all sorts of things in the water, when we want to destroy the ozone layer, these are the things he does not want us to do. He doesn't mind you fire a rocket and fly, no problem. But when you trouble the trees, do you know that Guyana has such beautiful, one of the most beautiful woods come from Guyana. Most beautiful woods come from Guyana. Now, the Chinese people are in there destroying the rainforest of Guyana. But why? For money. Where does the money go to? The money go to a few people. It does not go down to the population. I hope nobody don't say it because I have to go to Guyana again and I'll get into trouble. Anyway, this is what happened. This is what happened. So don't put us, both you there? Don't put a piece on television, okay? All right, okay. But it is going on the net, I forgot. Anyhow, he might be hearing it in Guyana. Sorry, but it is the truth. So what I'm saying, when we tinker with nature, then nature rebels. You don't think nature will rebel? Nature will rebel. But we must try to be within the laws of nature, and nature will always provide for us. But you know why we do this? G-R-E-E-D. Greed. Isn't that true? We dig the earth. We want more diamond. We want more gold. And in the process of gold mining, there's arsenic and cyanide and all these things are being used. Mercury is being used. So much so that they have banned the sale of mercury in North America. People have to get it elsewhere, in the other countries, where they say, no, the other countries say, oh, America banned, no, we will make. So, it's all come down to money. We must try to live within the laws of nature. Bhagavan will come first. Let us go to Ramayana, Sundarkand, after Doha 42. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Yehi vidhi karata prema vichara Aaye us pare sindhu yehi para Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Kapina Vibhishanu avat dekha Jana kore pudut vishesha Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Mangala bhavanaya mangala hari Dabhavatu dasaratha jala bihari Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram तुरंत समुद्र के इस पार आ गए. And so Vibhishan, his brother had kicked him. Ravan had kicked him. And you know Ravan had stolen Mother Sita. When Vibhishan told him that you must give up Mother Sita back to Lord Sri Ram, he what? He kicked him. When Ravan kicked him, he held on to Ravan's feet, because Ravan was his elder brother. Elder brother is regarded as the father of the home, and his father is no longer there. Held on to his feet, and Vibhishan says, you know what? Now I must take my leave. And with great expectation in his mind, can you imagine? Vibhishan, whose brother had stolen Mother Sita, left Lanka and is now coming over to meet with Lord Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram
Tae Rakhe Kapi Sapai Aaye Samachar Sab Tae Su Kala Sugriva Somya Mula Guraye Awa Milana Dasana Bhai Awa Milana Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram
उन्हें परे पर ही रोक कर वे सुग्रीव के पास आए और उनको सब समाचार कर सुनाए. When the monkeys saw him come, they thought he was a great envoy. But what they did, they came to the king of their king, who is Sugriv, and reported to Sugriv, सुनिए दशानन का भाई विभीषण आपसे मिलने आया है. That Vibhishan, who is the brother of Ravan, has come to meet with him.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram
Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram
कहा प्रभु सकबू जिए कहा प्रभु सकसु जिए कहया कपे दसो नहु नरना कह कपे दसो नहु नरना
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
जाने न जाए निशाचर माया जाने न कामर पगे काजन आया काम
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
That was good, Abad. That was good. What are you thinking about? That was perfect. And so, when it came to Sugriv, Sugriv then said to, brought him to Lord Shri Ram. Lord Shri Ram asked Sugriv, what do you advise? And what he said? जाने न जाए निशाचर माया. You don't know these people, how much tricks they have, these Rakshas. काम रूप के ही कारण आया, काम रूप के ही कारण. We don't understand why he has come, what are the wiles of these people. So Sugriva is telling Prabhu Ram that this Vibhishan is a bad fellow, we must bind him up.
Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram. Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram.
Deva Hamara Dena Tattva Bhava Rakhiya Bane Mohiya Sabhava.
Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram. Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram.
Sakani ki tumani ki bichari Mama Bana Sarana Gata Bhayari. Sakani ki tumani ki bichari Mama Bana Sarana Gata Bhayari.
Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram. Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram.
Veda Hamara Lene Satha. Sat means fool. This foolish fellow has come to find out our secrets. Rakhiya Bande Mohiya Sabhava. Let's tie him up and keep him a prisoner. And this is the beauty why I'm reading this to you today. Bhagwan Ram says, Sakhani te tuma niki bichare. Prabhu Ram said to Sugriva, Sugriva was his commander in chief. He said to him, what you said from a political point of view is very correct. What you said is very correct. We should be saudhan, we should be careful. But Mama Pana Sarana Gata Bhaihari. But my vow is to take away all the fears from people's minds who come and surrender to me, who seek me as a refuge. Suni Prabhu Bachana Harasha Hanumana. Hanumanji heard this. He was so happy. Sharanagata Bachala Bhagavana. You see how loving a father the blessed Lord is. Father's Day is coming up. What a father the Lord is. That what? We cry to him. Batani Hare Kanashyam Naina Nirabhare.
Batani Hare Kanashyam Naina Nirabhare.
Asakare Prabhu Ram said, let him come. I welcome him with open arms. Navakanja lochana kanja mukhakara kanja pada kanja runam harana bhavaya darunam. Number 3, bhai. पांच विकार से आगे जाए, पांच तत्व की ये दे।
पांच विकार से आगे जाए, पांच तत्व की ये दे।
बरबस भटके दूर कहे, मैं चैन न पाऊं अब तेरे। कैसा माया जाल में उलझे गया तेरे। What a delusionary world we live in. सुन लो मोरे गोपाल में कोई गया तेरे।
सुन लो मेरे गोपाल में कोई गया तेरे।
तुम ढूंढो मुझे गोपाल में कोई गया तेरे। गीता ध्यान
Om Partaya Pratibodhita Bhagavata Narayana Swayam Vyasena Gatitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varshini Bhagavati Ashtadashadhyayani Amma Dhamana Sandadami Bhagavat Gite Bhagaveshini Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vindaya Tapada Mitra Inanvaya Bharata Daila Purna Prajwali Togyana Maya Pradipa Prapanna Parijataya Dodra Vedaya Kapanaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Geetamrita Duhe Namaha Sarvopaniषado Bhavo Doga Gopala Nandanaha Pato Vatsalasudevaka Dukam Geetamritam Mahata Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Charunamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Bhishma Gata Jala Gandhara Nilotpala Sharyagrahapati Tripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashwatthama Vikarna Gora Makara Duryodhana Vartini Shrotirnatha Padavayani Daivartaka Keshava Parasarya Vachasarojamamalam Gītārtha Gandhotakam Nānājñānakakesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shadpadairaharaha Deviyamānandura Bhuyabhārta Pankajam Kalimala Brahram Sriyam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulam Dhyayam Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Yam Brahma Valendra Loka Maruta Sunvanta Devyaishavai Vedai Sangha Padakramo Panishadam Gayanti Yam Samala Jnana
तद्गतेन मनसा
पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुर्सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 27, is it? Yeah, 27. Sarvani Indriya Karmani Prana Karmani Chapare Atma Sammayog Agnau Juhvati Jnana Deepite Sarvani Indriya Karmani Prana Karmani Chapare Atma Samyamayo Agnau Juhvati Jnana Deepite. Bhagavan Krishna continued to say, Sarvan Indriyani Karmani, that those people who are, this morning I told you, walking on the razor's edge, and when everything is happening, you know, there's a thing called hero, H-E-R-O, hero. Happenings, evaluate that H, evaluation of the happening, E, R, how you react to the evaluation of the happening, and O is the outcome. I know you would not remember, but it's my job to tell you. It's called hero. Hero, if you have the hero formula, happening, you evaluate the happening. The person asked me to come from back to front, let me evaluate it. I see how I react, and what's the outcome of it. So Bhagavan Krishna is saying, Sarvan Dhyani Karmani, all the great men, the spiritual men, who look at the happening and evaluate it, they sacrifice not only their sensory perception, but also their organs of action. The 5 Jnanendriya and the 5 Karmendriya. They sacrifice them so that doesn't matter what people influences are, they are on an even keel. They sacrifice their senses. So their sense, you know, we get influenced by our senses. By smell, by taste, by people talking to us, by hearing so many things. We are influenced. They do not get influenced. The men of God, they sacrifice it into the fire. Atma Samyama Yog Agno. And they take the whole body, their self and everything, their own being. In other words, they become a no person, a no self person. You know the terminology, no self? No self means that the person is not influenced by his senses, by his organs of action. He's not influenced, no self. And because he's not influenced by anything and he's no self, the no self can be quite boring actually, you may think so. But when you get into the no self, you'll be one of the happiest persons. Happiest person. There was one fellow who was a very brilliant computer wizard. I heard this. And one day he did not come to work. So they called his home. He was married. They said, do you think he's gone to work? They called his wife. He said, I think he's gone to work. You know where they found him? Brilliant! They found him in an ashram. And when the boss went to him, he said, look, come back, look, you're so bright. He says, let me tell you, come and join me. This is what an evaluation of happening can do for us. There is no greater happiness than that. And when I started out at the beginning, I told you that when you are centered in your inner peace, peep out and watch the confusion of the world. When you are centered in your inner peace, peep out. These are the men, wise men, they sacrifice all these senses, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, into the fire. What fire? Juhvati Jnana Deepite, kindling the fire of wisdom. They sacrifice the Jnanendriya, their senses, the Karmendriya, the organs of action, into the fire of knowledge, and they get peace. This is what the scripture tells us. Let's welcome the Lord.
Jai Jai Sudhinath, Jai Jai Sudhinath.
व्यापक परमानंद अधिगत
गोपीता चरित पुनीता न्याय नहीं रघुकुंता
जय पिरागी अति अनुरागी विगत मोह मुनि
इसी बाते जावे जगत पावे तेरी सच्चिदानंदा
जय कृष्ण उपाहि प्रसिद्ध बनाई सप्त सहायक दूजा जो करहु बधाई
चित्र हमारी रानी बचती पूजा
जो भव भय भंजन नंद विपति बरूना मन भट क्रम वाणी शरण कमल शारद सुखी विजय अशेषा जातव कोई नहीं जाना जय दीन प्रिया वेद पुकारे प्रभु श्री भगवान भव भारती मंदर तब गिरि सुंदर मंदिर सुखपूर्ण मुनि श्रेष्ठ परम दयालु नमस्कार पथ
भूमि सुने बचन समेत सने गगन गिरा गंभीर भय हरण शोक संजय सिया पति रामचंद्र जी की जय प्रेम से बोलो महाविष्णु भगवान की जय। कृपया बैठ जाइए। अब हम लोग थोड़ा ध्यान करेंगे। लॉर्ड श्री नारायण। ओम नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
ओम नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
भास्कराय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः।
भास्कराय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः।
ओम नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
ओम नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
आर्येव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीद मम भास्कर। दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमोस्तुते।
ओम नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः। ओम नमो भगवते सूर्याय।
We go into meditation. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe. Govinda Radhe Gopal Radhe. omkars and then silence. Pranayam. We do 2 omkars. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, you do the om. You may do the om, half of the om with your mouth open and half with it closed. When you do it with the mouth closed, it reverberates. You must try to keep our children quiet so that everyone can enjoy the meditation. Om. We're now going to silence. As the rain falls from the heavens, let us take it as a blessing and we're going to silence and talk to God in our own silence. Silent meditation. You can focus on Lord Shiva, the Divine Mother, if your minds are wavering. Concentrate in the center of your forehead, the Lord resides there. Talk to God. He's raining His blessings upon us. Let Him bless us with good thoughts, good actions, and inner peace. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Bada sukha pakar ye manda padakar. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Mangal Rani Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Om Shanti Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshayamamritatiyo Asato Maha Sadgamaya Tamaso Maha Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Savidyam Kalavavahai Tejasvinapraditamastu ma vidvishavagaihe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Please keep this meditation with you. We are going to break the ground for the installation with huge Hanumanji outside on not Sunday coming, the following Sunday, Father's Day. Pooja Ramesh Bhai will be here for that groundbreaking. Those who would like to take part, there is a Sant Pratibidya Balaji, you may do so. You can talk to Pandit Bhoj. We are going to bring the artisans from India, and they are going to build the Hanumanji right here, because it can be quite a big Hanumanji, and we'll have to build it here so we don't have any problems with the transportation and breaking and so forth and so on. Today's announcement, June, sponsored by Uka Bhai Patel. Who spelled these things? Uka Bhai Patel, who is a very great supporter of our temple. They have sponsored the devotion here today for all of us. There's Rudraja chanting starting from Wednesday. Wednesday's Pradosh, and we are going to chant until Father's Day, 11 times every day. At least I'm asking, one day you should come and take part in it. Summer camp, Durga Ma camp, beautiful camp, on July 2nd to the 12th. Please, flyers are outside. Last camp was people wanted space, but there were no spaces, so please book early. Next. Diwali, 3rd of November. Next. Where's the plaque? You have the plaque? No plaque. Good. So, today we would like to honor Mrs. Paltu. This devotee's father had a temple in Lansdowne, and he died at the age of 96.
10 years ago.
Tulsi Ram Paltu. He was a businessman, and he was also the founder of the temple. And today they have decided to donate $20,000 towards the renal dialysis clinic in Guyana. So we're going to give them a big round of applause. And she has made this big sacrifice today, and we have got a plaque for her, but I suppose no one thought about the plaque, so the plaque will be coming soon. So the plaque is somewhere here, I suppose, but it is our temple function. Our temple functions like that. No one takes look into these things. I have to look into everything, but we are going to give you a plaque, and the plaque will remain here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it back when the plaque comes to give the presentation to you. No, we didn't do that. In the meanwhile, we have the youths from Ram Mandir, and the youths of the Ram Mandir, they have collected $5,000 for the dialysis clinic. Much more than our youths have done. I don't think we have any youths, but not as far as I know. Maybe they are. So someone is going to speak on behalf. Come on. Can you give her a mic? Come on. You're in prime time, you know. So this is Pandit Rupnath Sharma's daughter, and I suppose she will. Go ahead.
Sikram, namaste everyone. We're sorry we were late. The rain kind of got us caught up.
So today we wanted to do a little presentation, and I'm going to hand over the mic to Neil. He's going to do the first introduction.
Sitaram devotees of Vishnu Mandir, Sitaram Gopal. Let me start off by introducing myself. My name is Neil Ramchand, and I am the president of the Ram Mandir Youth Group. Today, along with me, I have some of the core members here. We have from that side Natalie, Kamini, Tasha, Vana, Shivi, Dinesh, Andrew, Priya, and Hannah. Just to give you a brief description of our group, most of us have been together for over a year, some of our newer members being from this year. We consist of from the ages from 12 to 25, and we are involved in many social, cultural, and religious activities with a main focus of learning and giving, and also having fun at the same time. The driving forces behind our group are Pandit Rupnath Sharma and the executives of Ram Mandir and Canada Hindu Heritage Centre. Now we'll pass the mic over to Vana, who will talk about the next part.
How many people got to talk, boy? How many people talking? Come talk, let's go.
So the core values of our group are respect, sustainability, and upholding Sanatana Dharma, and unity and service to our community. So far, for the past year, we've been working on raising funds for the dialysis clinic. We became aware of this project from Pandit Rupnath Sharma after he returned from one of his visits from Guyana. And he told us how he witnessed firsthand the wonderful work that's been doing for this project and the need that existed. So far, we've been working on many projects for this event, and he challenged us to help support in making this project possible. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Dinesh.
Our first project that we undertook was the penny drive. When we heard that the penny was going to be obsolete last year, we decided to take advantage of this and get people to donate their unwanted pennies. Our total penny, the number of pennies that we raised was over 40,000 pennies. That's from everyone that donated at Ram Mandir.
Next we have the car wash. The day did start off with a bit of rain, but then the sun came out, the clouds moved aside, and we were able to get into action. All the cars that left the Mandir were left sparkling clean. And lastly, we have our bake sale. We sold mouth-watering, eggless vegetarian goods such as pine tarts, coconut drops, sugar cake, chocolate chip cookies, assorted cakes, and fudge. In addition to the bake sale, we had a Mother's Day raffle and sold jumbo freezies on hot days.
Very good.
It's been an honor and a privilege to raise funds for this great cause, mainly because most of us have background and family that live in the West Indies, Guyana and Trinidad, and it was a great learning opportunity, and we got to come together collectively to raise the money, and it was loads of fun.
Without further ado, it is our honor to present this check for $5,000. 1,000 of it, which was from the hard work of our fundraisers, and 4,000 from the generous donations of the members of Ram Mandir to the dialysis clinic in Guyana. We hope our genuine contribution will be able to change the lives of those who need it, and the clinic will be able to continue to grow and help others. Thank you very much, and Sitaram, everyone.
It's a very great effort, and we should thank Pandit Rupnath Sharma and the members of the youth group with the president who have given this beautiful donation of $5,000. Even the youths have contributed so much. I would like you to let the Ram Mandir know that we have 42 patients on dialysis now, and those 42 patients would have died if we didn't have a program like this, because they could not have afforded dialysis at the other private centers. So we'd like to thank you very much for being here and for presenting this check to us. Hey, hold it. He wants a picture. Oh, no, can you hold it properly? You all those who can you see everybody? Good. Got it? Good. A big hand for them again, ladies and gentlemen. लेके आ रहे हैं? कहाँ से? टोरंटो से? हाँ?
और रोबिन जी के पास लेके
हाँ ठीक है, Arvind ji के पास. For those of us who have contributed to the dialysis clinic, and our temple is a big part of it, but Rupnath Sharma went down there to Guyana and saw this clinic, and he decided that he will come and work with us, and I think it's a very worthy cause that the children have done to come to. But in Bhoj, is a plaque coming or not? When? I would like to get this plaque business out of the way, and so on this Sunday, the 16th, which is Father's Day, Pooja Ramesh Bhai will be here at 12 o'clock for the groundbreaking ceremony for the Hanumanji. That's all. I just want to tell you about some logistics for next Sunday. Next Sunday we'll have a little bit of problem here because we have about 300 soldiers coming from 9 to 11 to march outside. They've got the key, the freedom to the city or something like that. So parking might be a little bit of a dilemma. Hopefully we can fit everybody in, but they will have trucks and guns and the usual thing, and it will be a nice spectacle from 9 to 11. So I would like that most of us can go outside, and then we can start the service properly. We'll do all the pujas and we'll start the service from 11 o'clock, so all of us can see the parade, we can see the goings on, and then take part in it. It will be a beautiful time because this parade takes part very seldomly, and the mayor of the city has given us the freedom of the city. So in the meanwhile, we'll have the prashad, we'll have a bhajan, and then we'll call out the daughter of Mrs. Perturam to sing. Where's Mrs. Sheshadri? Can you come please sing, please? You're having a little rough time there, is it? To start. You have a whistle? Is it a whistle you have there?
That's the pitch.
The pitch. Oh, okay. That part is a whistle.
And then we can.
It's a pitch. Oh.
जय 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 हे वीणा पाणी जय 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 हे वीणा पाणी शिव कल्याणी माधव भवानी शिव कल्याणी माधव भवानी जय 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 हे वीणा पाणी जय 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 हे वीणा पाणी शिव कल्याणी माधव भवानी शिव कल्याणी माधव भवानी जय 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 हे वीणा पाणी सप्त सुरों की तुम महारानी सप्त सुरों की तुम महारानी वेदों ने भी महिमा न जानी वेदों ने भी महिमा न जानी शिव कल्याणी माधव भवानी शिव कल्याणी माधव भवानी
Get a chinni or something for her. A chinni or something for her. We'd like to present a plaque to you, Mrs. The plaque says the Dubey Renal Center in Guyana is grateful to Mr. Tulsiram Paltu, former Guyanese businessman and founder of the Mahatma Gandhi Organization of Canada, for his generous donation of $20,000 to have the renal clinic serve the people of Guyana, presented on the 2nd of June 2013 by myself and so forth. You leave it with me, so you leave it with me, you leave it with me so I can set it up.
Yeah, and
Okay.
can we,
Yes, sir. You want to say something?
yeah, and can the farmer take a picture with
Oh,
you?
definitely. Here, now, I'll give you this thing.
Oh,
Come, let him come. Let him come.
come, somebody got to stay to
Come,
take a
come.
picture.
Come, come. She wants the family to come and take a picture. And this is for you.
Oh, thank you. In the meantime, I can say thanks.
Yeah, yes. You give her a mic. Oh, here. Here. Say so.
Thank you, Doctor. On behalf of the Mahatma Gandhi Organization, of which my father was the founder
Come on, come on.
30 years ago, we got our temple at Langston 1 year after Dr. Dubey got the little house here. I used to come here when it was just a little house. My father got a temple at Langston just 1 year after. So we kind of celebrate the ages of the temples simultaneously. And I like to say that I met Dr. Dubey in the 1970s when we used to attend the Canada Hindu Organization. That's the first place I met him. I was impressed by his first lecture of that organization. I knew how he started this organization. Arjun was there with us, and I knew Arjun from since then. Excuse me. And I know he's a hard worker. I know he worked very hard to build this temple and make it what it is today. We all support him and admire him. From most of the pundits, I think he did the most work for Hinduism in this country. And I'd like to say thanks on behalf of Mahatma Gandhi Organization and our family here. Thank you, Dr. Dubey.
Where is the Ram Mandir photographer? Is he here still? The gentleman from Ram Mandir, the photographer. Okay, we'll take a picture of the television camera. So they'll get it. Okay? So where you want me to?
Stand in the middle.
You want me to stand in the middle? All right.
Raji, phone se nikalo picture में
No, but then, here, come, bring the camera. Cameraman.
निकाल ले राजू भाई phone से
Thank you. Okay, Sitaram, Sitaram.
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram kahiye, chahe meri tera, kahe teri rahe. Sitaram, Sitaram, tum bhi ho na, तुझे ना नहीं प्यारे राम तेरे साथ है इस राम का राजा और राम सही सीताराम सीताराम आखी बातों में नाम लगाएगा होगा प्यारे बड़े राम जी को गाएगा सीताराम सीताराम जिंदगी के सोने मेरे चोरी बात सीताराम सीताराम
जो आशा छोड़ के जिस घर में हो आरती चरण कमल चितलाए तारे वासा करे जो अनंत जगाए जहाँ बात कीर्तन करे वहाँ प्रेम दरिया कहानी श्रवण करे सत्यलोक से आए सब कुछ दीना आपने भेंट करूं क्या ना सब कुछ दीना आपने Lord, you have given me everything. What can I give you? सब कुछ दीना आपने भेंट करूं क्या ना नमस्कार की भेंट लो जोड़ो मैं दोनों हाथ जोड़ो मैं दोनों
तुम्ही विश्व ज्योति मैं हो प्राण विधाता तुम्ही काल के काल हो शब्द धारक विज्ञानो स्वयं प्रलय ज्योति जगाओ जीवन पंच मेरा प्रभु जगमगाओ अनोभाग्य मेरे भक्ति मुझे नाथ दो अपनी तुम दिव्य शक्ति मुझे वो माया के सागर से तारो मेरे काम मन को देखो मेरा कोटि कोटि हे बंधन मेरा कोटि कोटि हे बंधन
ओम पार्वती पतये हर I would like to call Ulka Bhai Patel and his wife. Come. They are celebrating their anniversary today. They are very great supporters of our Mandir. We ask Bhagavan to bless them, that they continue to, they've been with us for a very, very long time. Thank you very much. They're very great supporters of our temple for a very, very long. Aarti.